Medical experts say Hong Kong may have to go into a virtual lockdown if COVID-19 infection keeps surging in the next 7 to 14 days. The current anti-epidemic measures are actually very strong. All people should follow them. David Hui Shu-cheong, Chief of the Department of Medicines at the Chinese University of Hong Kong, said Monday. Working from home doesn't mean that people should dine outside. Restaurants are only for those who have to work in offices. If people continue to go outside and spread the virus, the Hong Kong government should consider limiting people from leaving their homes, he said. Yong Kok-yong, a microbiologist at the University of Hong Kong, told a commercial radio program, "We might possibly need to lock down, not a lockdown of the whole city, but close to a lockdown." Yon said the latest outbreak could be attributed to failure to control who goes through the border, including quarantine exemptions. Besides, more people dine outside after Father's Day, as a number of social distancing restrictions were lifted the last month. Current surge can also be linked to the people underestimating the enemy, he said, adding that people were more relaxed this time compared with their approaches early this year when the first and second wave of COVID cases hit the city. The Central of Health Protection said Monday that 73 cases were recorded in Hong Kong, including 7 imported cases and 66 local infections within 24 hours on Sunday. Among the locally infected patients, 39 were linked to the previous cases, while the remaining 27 had unknown sources. The number of cases reported in the city increased to 1,958 as of the end of Sunday. Apart from these, another 46 preliminary confirmed cases were recorded on Sunday. Chung Sek-kwang, director of the Communicable Disease Division at the Central for Health Protection, said that if local infections keep growing this week, the government would add new anti-epidemic measures which could include a lockdown. Chung said many recent patients were infected at birthday parties, Mahajong gatherings and meals at Chinese restaurants. She said people should avoid social gathering in the short term. Although the number of infection on the Monday was lower than on Sunday, it could not be seen as a part of the downward trend. She said the Central of Health Protection said Sunday that Hong Kong recorded 108 cases between 4 p.m. and the midnight on Saturday. These comprised 25 imported cases, 35 that could be linked to previous cases, and the 48 with unknown sources. Chief Executive Carrie Lam announced that about 40% of the civil servants would be allowed to work from the home from the Monday. She said people in all the indoor venue, which referred to shopping malls, should wear face masks compulsory. On Sunday, the government rejected medical experts' criticism that the quarantine exemptions arrangement loopholes and that the latest wave was attributable to the exemptions. The existing exemptions arrangement under the compulsory quarantine regime is essential to maintain the necessary operation of the society and the economy and to ensure an interpreted supply of all the daily necessaries to the public, a government spokesman said. The government said it has been closely monitoring the risks and pressure on public health brought about by imported cases and would continue to adopt coping measures in a regulated manner as necessary. The spokesman said there had been no confirmed cases among exempted peoples arriving from the mainland, Macau or Taiwan. On Saturday, the government announced conditions on travelers who had visited the 7 specified high-risk places, which comprise Bangladesh, India, Indonesia, Nepal, Pakistan, the Philippines, and the South Africa, to reduce the health risks they may bring to Hong Kong. Between February and May, the Security Bureau allowed more than 200,000 incoming travels from the Taiwan, Macau, and the mainland to be exempted from the 14 days quarantine requirements by issuing them notification of medical surveillances. Currently, people in 33 categories, including sea and flight crew, are exempted from compulsory quarantine. After local cases re-emerged in Hong Kong from July 5, the government announced on July 8 that all the sea and flight crews were required to take virus test after arriving. मनोरञ्जन, सूचना र सकारात्मक सोचको प्रतिबिम्ब एचके ट्युब नेपाल अनलाइन टेलिभिजन।